everything the book least desires is to expand separation. On the contrary, it seeks to show how it occurs, and to keep illuminated the path along which the being walks, so that this journey remains always visible. The point of view is not merely a concept, although it may be understood as such. The point of view contains the sum of all variables that can be activated to offer the being the movement closest to that which ensures a new positioning in a situation that does not remove it from its sequence of committed activities. The sequence of committed activities is what the being in manifestation understands as the set of what it has decided to carry out, in which each action appears to be linked to the objective. Extending the hand responds to a prior intention, perfectly understood by the point of view, which stimulates only the elements necessary for the execution of the sequence. These elements are defined economically and are suited to the sum of perception, with the momentary understanding of all perceived factors, the available instruments, the skill, the capacity, and the necessity of their use. To the simplicity of an action, however, accidents are opposed. An accident is the result of something the being understands as unplanned, or in disagreement with what was planned. When an object falls from the hand, this simple accident offers the being an immense amount of information that is, for the most part, neglected. The immediate decision is to correct the accident in order to continue the objective of the action. Any other decision is a waste of time. The correction satisfies and seems to offer the being some additional teachings, such as the gravity of the outcome of the event, which may sometimes be irrecoverable. A simple movement contains an uncountable number of possibilities and variables that cannot be fully analyzed due to the limitation of the agents involved. Questioning the result leads the being to confront its participation as an autonomous agent or as a manipulated agent. That is, the result is the product of an accident or of a prior design in which what occurred is in accordance with what was planned. Full attention to a simple movement allows the being to understand the various roles that exist and are executed simultaneously by it. The being realizes that the only thing not understood is the result, which presents itself as obvious. Life, reduced to a sequence of obvious results, begins to be questioned through the simple understanding of its inefficiency and its unjustified necessity. The understanding of the lack of objectives presents the being to itself again, leading it to a beyond of life that may be seen as an awakening. This awakening is nothing more than the initial understanding of its own existence in manifestation and in origin. This understanding does not remove it from any time or space, but places it at the origin of everything. The being realizes that to be in any time or space, without full understanding, is to be outside itself, contrary to what manifestation teaches. The point of view, without the full presence of the being, does not have the capacity to offer it the necessary clarity to perceive all the agents involved, and to understand the necessity of that specific result, obtained by apparent accident.